Hi, this is Dan from Your Diary. Today we're going to take a look at the Tom Bihn brain bag and a bunch of the accessories that go along with it. Let's just quickly run down what the brain bag is and the pricing on it. The brain bag is your, quote, ultimate on-your-back student or business organizer. The brain bag is our slant 6 of backpacks. It will surprise you with its utility, versatility, and longevity. Long after lesser bags have been frayed at their seams, blown their zippers, and popped their straps, the brain bag will continue to be your faithful companion. This is a really well-made bag. All of Tom Bihn's products are. I'm always impressed with them. This bag starts out at $160. So this is not an inexpensive bag, but when you see how it's made, how it's designed, what it can carry, you'll see that this is a phenomenal, phenomenal bag. And when you add in some of the accessories, it gets even better. So let's take a quick look around the bag and then look at the accessories themselves. This is a big backpack. There's no two ways about it. This is a big backpack, and it's made incredibly well. You've got a grip here at the top of the bag, so you can just pick it up and go. Love when backpacks have that. I'm not really interested in using a backpack that doesn't have this kind of a handle at the top, because you don't always want to grab by the straps and you don't always want to wear it as a backpack. The backpack straps are nice, padded, not overly so. I used this backpack when I went to Detroit with Ford last week for NAIAS, and it held up really well and it was really comfortable to carry, and I carried it all the time. The entire back of the bag is made with this vented material. There's a lot of airflow here and a lot of padding, which makes it really, really comfortable. At this point on the backpack, you've got a chest strap. You don't have to use it, but it's really helpful if you do. If you don't want to use it, the chest strap can be removed and you can just put it away. You don't have to use it. Nice feature. I found that it was really helpful when I was really loaded down and running through an airport to have that. And even better, the chest strap slides up and down so you can find the position that's most comfortable, higher up in your chest or lower down on your chest. This is a Tom Bihn bag, so it's really well made. So they also include a waist strap. So you've got the shoulder straps, the chest strap, and a waist strap. If you're carrying a really heavy load, you can really secure it nicely to your whole body. That's the idea with a bag like this. Let's go around to the back for a second. So the back is rather unusual. There's this carabiner here, which I actually found really useful to hang an extra smaller bag when I was running around. And you've got this strap area here, which is perfect for a tripod or a monopod. So you can actually have the tripod. It sits down here, rises up. It's going vertically, so you're not going to clock anybody when you're running around. And when you're not using it in that way, you can just tighten the straps and they all but disappear. Another nice feature, and I love having this here. At the very top of the bag, you've got this little organizational pouch, and inside the organizational pouch is a loop. Just checking to see if there are 2 of them, and you can attach these nice Tom Bihn straps and some of their organizational pouches. Love Tom Bihn's organizational pouches. I have a bunch of them and use them all the time. And this is nicely covered over so that the zipper is actually a little bit hidden away. Around the side, you've got this area here, which opens up. It's a fairly big area on the outside. You can put stuff right in it, but it also has a small organizational area in here. I don't know if we can get that on camera. So you can put some papers, you can put a couple of pens, you can put a small notebook and some pens, and then some other writing utensils here, and have all of your writing utensils on this side and accessible to the outside. This side has 2 areas. One is an open area with mesh. I actually found myself putting things in there that I didn't need to worry about, but I also wanted to have held but easily accessible during the trip. So you can put in there. And then when you open up this area here, you have another one of those nice, relatively large areas with organizational pouches as well. I already have a pen in here from the trip. So you get a lot of storage on the outside of this bag before you even go to the interior of it. A really nice feature. At the top, there is a zipper here, and there's another zipper here. If we open the zipper that's closest to the back, it doesn't unzip all the way until you actually loosen these cinch straps. I neglected to mention them. There are 2 cinch snaps on either side, one at the top, one at the bottom. And what happens is when you fill it up, once you're done, you can then connect the latch and then use the cinch strap and just tighten it down, and it holds everything nice and tight. So once you open it up, you can actually unzip a little bit more, and if you can see inside, there's a really nice big open area, which is perfect for a laptop. And there's a ring here at the top to hang some more of those accessory pouches. We'll take a look at that in a second because this is designed to work with some Tom Bihn accessories, including some laptop protection. If we open up the other compartment, we find another really large area. Really, really large. And there's no organization inside. That's because they want you to be able to configure this backpack any way you want to configure this backpack. So for example, the company was kind enough to send this camera I/O insert. It is protective. It has places to secure a shoulder strap if you want it, and it's got attachment points along the side, each side, so you can attach other things here. This has an MSRP of $110. So now we're talking $160 and $110, but look what you get. You get this nice organizational camera bag area that you can close and it Velcros shut. And then you can take it and actually, it's designed to work with these clips that are built right into the brain bag, and you can actually get more of the clips. So what happens is that you take the camera bag and you slip it in, but instead of just having it sitting there in the bag, you actually put it all the way down and lock it into place using the clips. Once it's locked in place, you now have this really nice camera bag area, and you've turned the brain bag into a camera bag for another $110. Again, it's expensive, but the protection and the convenience is terrific, and the fact that it's suspended and connected by these hooks here means that the camera bag is actually not sitting right at the bottom of the brain bag. It's actually a little bit suspended. That's good, again, for that little tiny bit of added protection, which you want when you're carrying a lot of expensive camera gear. Now, I use this, and I put my camera in here and some other items on top of it, but I also wanted to bring my laptop. That's where this back area comes in. Tom Bihn makes this brain cell in different sizes. It's a $60 add-on, and it is the same idea that it holds your laptop, and it Velcros closed, and it's got hooks on the side so you can actually attach a shoulder strap and carry it that way, and it's got handles, and it fits perfectly back here. Now, I don't have an extra set of hooks, but if I did, I could actually attach those hooks here and suspend it inside the back of the brain bag and have my laptop bag secure here as well. So now I've turned the brain bag, which was open and loose, into a camera laptop bag with decent protection for both my camera gear and my laptop, and that's not all. There's more. If I want to have more organization, I can use this, what Tom Bihn refers to as the Freudian slip. It comes in vertical and horizontal. It's $45, and it lets you organize pens, notebooks, other items, things like this. And then I can take the Freudian slip and slip it into, you get that? Funny, huh? Slip it into the brain bag. Now I've got my camera gear, my laptop, and a nice organizer, and when I get to my destination, instead of futzing around and trying to find everything, I can simply pull out all of my organized writing and work utensils, and they're right here, ready to go. Make this tripod lighting kit for $40 or $45. It's nice and open, and then you can actually take this, pull this around it, and cinch it closed, and keep everything nice and safe. And it too has shoulder straps if you want to use it separately, and these clips for clipping into your bag or onto your bag so that it holds it nice and steady. So that's another accessory. This snake charmer for keeping cables organized, it's $30. There is a divider in the center and two mesh panels, one on either side, so you can just put all of your stuff inside. zip it up, it stays organized, it can hang here, it can hang here, it can hang here, or you can just throw it in the backpack and be gone. A nice way to keep things a little bit separate and not just thrown into the bag itself. The final two items to look at, since a lot of people are using tablets, we've got this vertical cache for the large 9.7-inch iPad. Put your iPad in, close this inside, and it's really nicely padded. And of course, they offer a smaller one for the iPad mini. So there you have it. We've got the brain bag, the I/O camera insert. We've got the vertical or the horizontal brain cell for your laptop. We've got the vertical or the horizontal Freudian slip. We've got the organizational cube. We've got the tripod lighting kit. And we've got protection for your full-size or your iPad mini. All from Tom Bihn. Again, it adds up really quickly, but this bag is going to last forever. Forever. And the organizational options that it gives me, it can serve as a camera bag, but it doesn't have to serve as a camera bag. It can serve as a laptop bag, but it doesn't have to serve as a laptop bag. And all the while, it's really comfortable on your back. As I said, I used this backpack when I was in Detroit last week with Ford. I carried a ton of gear in it. It served me really, really well. This is Dan for Dear Diary. Thanks very much for watching.